Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of my YouTube channel and my members. Thank you for your continued support as we move in a direction of non-bullshittery, which is over in that direction towards Suffolk. Anyway, yes, it is. It's Saturday. I'm not wearing a suit today. Not wearing a thing. I just thought, yes, I'm wearing England. For my Northern Ireland supporters, I'm wearing it. I have a Northern Ireland top, the white one. I bought my son it. I've got an England one. It's what you call a retro shirt. I got it in Sports Direct the other day. Why not? It wasn't free though. Yeah, and I've been up really early, so please excuse the fact I'm not wearing a shirt and tie. I've been up really early. My son's friends stayed over last night, and they just play games till late and eat food and relax. And I've been up early. I've made them breakfast. I've done the dishes. Yeah, laundry's hung out. Done a lot. And today I've got to go and drop my son off. They're going to, him and 9 friends are going to do some sort of event, a game where they compete against each other. So I'll be taking them out around about 10 o'clock and yeah, dropping them off somewhere, which is an interesting day. I'll be coming back here and I'll probably hoover. Yeah, interesting day, isn't it? Hoover and do bits and pieces around the house. Yes, indeed. But anyway, there's been lots happening. A big shout out to those who help with the channel, the moderators that help keep things running smoothly and comfortably and nicely, and it's wonderful. And I'm going to say thanks to Maz. Maz makes me bracelets and sends things, and she made this pen actually. This is my pen. I haven't used it yet because I don't want to. It just looks perfect. She makes this, right? This is a pen she made for me. Look at that pen. Isn't that wonderful? I just don't want to use it, if you know what I mean. It's like a little ornament, but I'll keep it there. So thanks. Thanks for the things that I get made. It's lovely. Yeah, so what's happening in the world? Well, there's still a little bit of tiff-taff going on in the YouTube world of nonsense, which I'm avoiding. That's why I've got wonderful moderators. They keep that shit away from me and wonderful people around me. But it has been a eventful last 24 hours. If you didn't know, I'm going to point this out. 4 veterans, one who's the current Veterans Minister, Al Kearns, and 3 other veterans, Gareth Miller, who is an ex-officer in the Gurkhas Special Forces, Anthony Stasiger, who is ex-Special Forces, and my good friend Kevin Godlington, ex-Special Forces, have just broken a world record. The 4 of them. Now, bear this in mind, this is how important this is. People that want to go and try and have a go at tackling Mount Everest usually spend months and months training. They do. Months and months. Now, I'm not saying Kevin and the team didn't spend months training. I'm saying they trained. But to go and try and climb Mount Everest, it's usually round about 70 days from start to finish to conquer Everest. Well, Kevin spoke to me about this several months ago and told me his plan. Well, we're going to leave London, Trev, and we're going to go and do Mount Everest, and we're going to be back within a week. And I was like, fucking what? Never been done before. A week? In my opinion, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. But I was thinking, this is like a Tom Cruise Mission Impossible. I mean, they say everything's achievable. But I sat back and thought, Kevin, good luck. Well, he only went and did it. Left London, conquered Everest, back in a week. Well done. I mean, I'm blown away by that. They did it. World record. Proud of you, Kev. I mean, I had my doubts. But you're resilient. These guys are resilient. These guys are of a special breed. They focus, they say I'm going to do it, and they achieve it. And it's what makes the Special Forces soldier so unique. So yeah, they've done that. What else is happening in the world? Well, Nigel Farage, the leader of the Reform Party, has actually made a pledge, and I don't mean an Amber Heard pledge. I promise I will drop the kids off at the pill. It wasn't an Amber Heard pledge. he has made a pledge, and he says when he becomes Prime Minister, not if, when he becomes Prime Minister, he's going to scrap net zero. Going to scrap it. Going to make Britain great again. I mean, listen, for those out there that remember the Falklands War, the Falklands War, people say it was about sovereignty. The people of the Falklands wanted to be British, so they stayed. We kept it. Well, it wasn't about that. It was about the fact that Argentina invaded a British territory, and we went, and Maggie Thatcher took no shit, and we went and we recaptured it. But why do you think the Falklands is important? Why do we think the Falklands is important? Okay, it's a strategic place if we ever go to war with South America, which hopefully we never will. It's strategic to launch to different areas from there. But also, ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't already aware, there is supposed to be billions and trillions of oil just off the coast of the Falklands within British waters. And if things go tits up in the UK, we've got oil there. Now, we fought and lost a lot of men trying to recapture those islands. Brave men. Why haven't we drilled yet? That's if oil prices are going through the roof around the world, and the fact that the Russia and Ukraine wars and the different wars that's happening and it's costing us, why don't we just fucking drill off the coast of the Falklands and fix everything? Why haven't we done that yet? It begs that question, doesn't it? I'm sure one day a Prime Minister may come up with some sort of financial deal with Argentina. We'll shake hands over something, and maybe we can drill and share the fruits of the oil and the money and what it brings, rather than just fight each other. I think that if we were to sit down with the Argentine government and come up with a plan about the oil, it would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Of course it would be. Let's just do it. Do it when you B&Q it. There's a noise outside my house. I've noticed this over the last couple of days. I've had Apaches, not Indians, running around the house. I mean Apache gunships, helicopters. I've noticed they're doing a lot of low-flying drills and training around where I live at the minute. And I've noticed, if you do know what this helicopter is, you'll be able to know. I've also noticed the US Ospreys being used in conjunction with Apaches. I've been in an Osprey. When was I in an Osprey? 2012 in Afghanistan, I was in an Osprey. I was with the brigade provost officer, and our job was to go and deliver. Our job was to go and collect a Taliban prisoner, which we had him cuffed, and we put him on the back of the Osprey, and we flew in the Osprey from where we were in Camp Bastion, and we flew to Kandahar to hand him over to American personnel. Yes, we did. Anyway, on the way back, there was some sort of firefight, some sort of tick. A tick means troops in combat. So a lot of the air support was diverted to go and help the troops on the ground, which then diverted our Osprey. Don't know how we did it, but we ended up landing in Sangin. And we landed in Sangin, and I hadn't been there since 2008. And I remember getting off and moving off to the flank from the helicopter. See, when the helicopter, when it lands, right, you don't just sit there. For safety, we all got off and moved to sort of safe areas, just in case the chopper gets hit by Taliban. And we moved away. I remember standing there, just looking around, going, fuck, the last time I was here, I had every type of weapon system. I mean, there I was standing there, and all I had was a 9mm pistol strapped to my leg, and I was thinking, if things go tits up here, I'm snookered, basically. Anyway, there we go. So there's that. There's quite a few things happening. And did you know that Gary Neville has been banned from this Sunday's really important game? Gary Neville, the football pundit, ex-United and England defender, he's been banned by Nottingham Forest. The owner of Nottingham Forest has banned him from coming to the ground, and they've banned him from punditing from that. Now, why do you think that is? He's great at his job. He's actually a very good pundit. But he happened to criticise the owner of Nottingham Forest, because last week when something happened on the pitch, the owner of Nottingham Forest went onto the pitch, stormed on, he was in a right mood, and Gary Neville criticised him. And he said, that is scandalous. You're the owner of the club. Get off, go and do your own thing. Leave it to the manager, leave it to the team. It's got nothing to do with you. All you are is the bank balance type thing. Get off. Anyway, the owner didn't like that. That's quite sad that an owner of a club can ban someone for criticising his actions. We all should be held accountable if we do things wrong. So I think Gary did the right thing. If anything, Gary should put his feet up this weekend and relax and watch a match from his own home. Or from his own hotel. You never know. Yeah. Well, anyway, listen, I'm going to shoot on. Yes, tonight's live. Stand by. Lots to say, lots to discuss. Have a great day, everyone. Yeah, excuse the shirt and tie. Stay safe.